Well, looks like AEW turned out to be a terrible show. My name of my topic tonight is called Mayhem and Monsterous in Manchester. What will Phil Gear be like in a couple of weeks? And I'm really not in the mood right now because I'm pissed off that Trump won the elections back in the White House. I mean, this man is 78 fucking years old, too old, and I mean, this is 2024, not 2016. Really pissed off, and the stuff that I gotta say about tonight's AEW. And before I start my little show, I'm gonna open up show with something. I'll open up this video, this little scene from this little clip from this from the movie 1976's hold on a second. This scene from 1976's Academy Award winning drama comedy drama network. It's a quote from Peter Finch when he says, "I am mad as hell and I'm not gonna take it anymore." I feel the same way about him because I'm pissed off that Trump is back in the White House. It's late shit, and so here it is, open up the show. This little scene from Network. One of the famous quotes from movie quotes from a movie by the late Peter Finch for the movie Network, 1976. "I'm mad as hell. I'm not gonna take it anymore." Because that Donald Trump is back in the White House again.
I don't have to tell you things are bad. Everybody knows things are bad. It's a depression. Everybody's out of work or scared of losing their job. The dollar buys a nickel's worth. Banks are going bust. Shopkeepers keep a gun under the counter. Punks are running wild in the street, and there's nobody anywhere who seems to know what to do, and there's no end to it. We know the air is unfit to breathe and our food is unfit to eat. We sit watching our TVs while some local newscaster tells us that today we had 15 homicides and 63 violent crimes, as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. They're crazy. It's like everything everywhere is going crazy, so we don't go out anymore. We sit in the house, and slowly the world we're living in is getting smaller, and all we say is, please, at least leave us alone in our living rooms. Let me have my toaster and my TV and my steel-belted radios, and I won't say anything. Just leave us alone. Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value. So, I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. I want you to get up right now. Get up, go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore. Things have got to change.
How many stations is this
going? You've got to get mad.
67.
I know it goes to Louisville and Atlanta. We're not going to take this anymore. Then we'll figure out what to do about the depression and the inflation and the oil crisis. But first, get up out of your chairs, open the window, stick your head out and yell, and say, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Who are you talking to, Harry? Are they yelling in Atlanta?
Are they yelling in Atlanta, Ted? But first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
They're yelling in Baton Rouge.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'm mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this shit anymore. I feel the same way as Peter Finch, late Peter Finch, God rest his soul, in the movie Network. That Trump is back in the White House. I'm the guy for our soul, Justin Lewis Fleming. Welcome to my review show. My topic tonight is called Mayhem and Monsterous in Manchester. Could Full Gear be any good in a couple of weeks? As the late Chad Henshaw used to say, like dress up with Cheddar Checker, sing like Lionel Richie, dance like James Brown, all that stuff. Got to get in that hot tub, gonna be sweat, gonna be dry, gonna be wet. I miss him. I bet you right now he's not. He's very pissed off as right now in heaven that Trump is back in the White House. And I'm pissed off too. I'm press my mute button in the inauguration next year. This whole thing is a conspiracy. Let's get down to business tonight. Let's see. Okay. Commentary welcomes us to the show before Tony Schiavone introduces the Hurt Syndicate. Oh, the Hurt Syndicate. They're called now like the Hurt Business in WWE. Wow. MVP steps out first, followed by closely by Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley to a good pop from the crowd. All three men dress sharply as they head down to the ring to join Tony Schiavone. Don't join Schiavone, who starts to ask about what we saw last week before MVP interrupts to let the crowd chant for him. He thanks Tony for the introduction, but says he doesn't need one before telling him to leave the ring. Then MVP introduces himself alongside Shelton Benjamin and Bobby and Lashley, hyping up each other's accomplishments. He then says the Hurt Syndicate offers their services before pointing us to the footage of what happens when you refuse. The video recaps the beatdown by the new crew on Swerve Strickland, whose music hits as the former world champion makes a beeline toward the ring. Officials rush out to stop Strickland, who has a chain in one hand and microphone in the other. Raising the mic, Strickland calls out Lashley for a match at Full Gear, to which MVP simply replies, "See you there, kid." With that, we cut away. The brute force on display by the BCC leads Orange Cassidy to become something he never thought he'd be, a leader for AEW, as he challenges Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship at Full Gear. Oh, a second. Yeah, back at ringside, see. The video package, the brute force on display by the BCC leads Orange Cassidy to become something he never thought he'd be, the leader for AEW, as he challenges Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship at Full Gear. And back at ringside, Back at ringside, Claudio Castagnoli and Pac make their way through the crowd alongside Wheeler Yuta ahead of our next match. They enter the ring before Orange Cassidy's music hits, signaling the arrival of the freshly squeezed challenger set for Full Gear. Cassidy takes his shirt off on the stage, monitoring for the BCC to come after him. Castagnoli and Pac make their way out of the ring and up the ramp, where Darby gets the drop on them for the entrance to a drop on them from the top of the entrance stage. The four go at it, with Cassidy being sent to the ring by Pac, while Darby goes after Claudio. He turns things around before sending Allen down the ramp and against the barricade. Pac and Cassidy enter the ring. As the ref calls for the bell as this match gets underway. Hold on a second. Pac stays on the attack as he slams Cassidy into the turnbuckle. Following up with some chops before he hits the ropes for running a drop kick, but Orange evades it. Taking Pac down, instead he sets up for an orange punch in the corner, but is distracted by Yuta's presence, giving Pac the opening to take him to the turnbuckle. He sets Cassidy up top before Cassidy fights back, sending Pac down to the mat. He catches the trio's champion with a DDT from the turnbuckle, but is soon cut off by Claudio, who takes him down with a backbreaker off the ring. Who takes him down with the backbreaker off a tag into the ring as we go to a picture-in-picture. BCC continue a second. BCC continued the assault on Orange Cassidy, sending him to the outside to inflict further pain before trading off tags to keep him isolated. To keep him isolated, Pac gets a near fall for his efforts staying on top of Cassidy as he drags him back into the corner before a tag to Claudio. Pac mocks Darby from the apron as Claudio keeps Cassidy down as we come back. Claudio takes him down hard for a near fall, continuing to keep him away from Darby. As Darby has Orange struggles to reach out for a tag. Cassidy sent to the corner, but it's Claudio who is sent crashing into the corner as Cassidy makes the tag to Darby, who rushes in to take Pac down before taking down Claudio. Pac is on the outside now as Darby takes a dive to keep him at bay. Getting back into the ring, only to be dropped hard by Claudio Castagnoli. Only getting back in the ring only to be dropped hard by Claudio Castagnoli, only gets a near fall as a result. Claudio keeps on the attack for another near fall. Before tagging in Pac, who takes Darby down before reaching German suplex close for another for a close call. Pac argues with the ref before Claudio steps in. The pair trading the offense to wear Allen down. In the corner, Claudio keeps Orange away as Pac goes for a cover, but Darby still manages to kick out. Pac continues to wear the former AEW TNT champion down before going to the cover once again. Only this time, Cassidy evades Castagnoli to break out the pin. Darby evades Pac's offense to get a tag to Cassidy, who sends Pac to the mat before going for a DT, which is blocked by Claudio. But Cassidy counters into a stun dog millionaire, followed by a cold ref from Darby. He then sends Castagnoli out of the ring as Cassidy drops Pac with a DDT, only for Yuta to try to interfere, leading to an orange punch sending Wheeler down. He looks to do the same to Pac, but Marina Shafir rushes in to kick the ref out of the ring, allowing Mox to run down and attack Darby with Yuta in the skateboard. A ref calls for the bell and missed of the chaos. The match ends in no contest, pending official word otherwise. BCC continued to beat down until Mark Briscoe music hits. Bringing out the former Ring of Honor World Champion alongside Team Ishii to make the save. BCC decided better of it as it flew through the crowd as we go to commercial break. We get a video hyping the upcoming November to Remember tour. And then we head backstage to hear from Ricochet, who opts to keep his mystery partner a secret for tonight. He soon is interrupted by the Hurt Syndicate as he tells MVP they talked already, only for Porter to insist they just want to wish him good luck. Ricochet accepts, telling them to watch him work before he walks away. Back at ringside, the Clowns Conglomeration is ready to go since they were out here moments ago. That means the Learning Tree make their way out next. We get a recap of the feud between Jericho and Briscoe leading to last week's Ladder War as the group enters the ring as this fight without honor gets underway. Fight without the learning tree. Chris Jericho, Big Bill, and Brian Keith versus the Consummation Mike Briscoe and Kyle O'Reilly. Tomohiro Ishii. All 6 men go at it, leading Kyle to be sent out of the ring by Big Bill. Keith and Ishii go at it, as well as we see Mark go after Jericho on the apron, leading a dropkick by Mark, sending Chris through a table at ringside. Ishii goes on the attack as Mark is handed a chair to put on the apron, allowing for a running dive to the floor. As Kyle goes after Brian Keith on the apron now. This leaves both men going through the second table. Meanwhile, Briscoe gets a ladder that props against the barricade, but is sent flying through it by Bill as we go to picture-in-picture. The fight rages on with Briscoe slowly getting back into it, getting a fresh table from under the table as Ishii starts to stir. Jericho is finally recovering as well as Mark slides the table back into the ring. While Jericho and Ishii trade chops at ringside, Big Bill goes after Briscoe while Jericho catches Ishii with another chop before entering the ring. And Briscoe is laying into Bill with chops before Keith intervenes. Kyle fends him off as Ishii gets in the ring, sending off with Jericho as Big Bill goes back on the attack on Briscoe before coming back from the break. Jericho managed to get a steel chair as Briscoe enters the ring with one of his own. The two clashed with their chairs before Jericho gets set down, only for Big Bill to take Briscoe down hard with a big boot. Kyle runs into even numbers, but is brought down hard by Redwood. Briscoe is in the corner, and Big Bill charges toward him, only for Mark to get out of the way. Bill back on the attack, but is dropped with a high-low by Ishii. And highly before they send him out of the ring, Jericho tries to sneak in a pin on Briscoe before going to the walls, but Tomohiro breaks it up. Keith runs in with a kendo stick, however keeping things in control for the learning tree until he is sent to the corner, where Briscoe and Ishii end up setting up Jericho and Keith for a ride. A combination powerbomb and a suplex. We soon see where Kyle and Big Bill ended up after leaving the ring and lays into Riley backstage. One of the restrooms, Kyle is set up on stage cast starting to stir as Bill sets up a pair of tables nearby for a chokeslam. When Clark catches in a guillotine, Bill is fading, but the pair fall through nearby the tables together. Back in the ring, we see Briscoe setting a ladder on Jericho, but is distracted just enough for Jericho to turn the tables on him. He grabs a chair but is knocked down by Briscoe, who hits him with a J driller, but he is not done yet with Jericho yet, setting up a table to lay the learning tree himself upon. The ladder is set up. Briscoe climbs up for a froggy bow, diving Jericho through the table for the cover. With the ladder still set up, Briscoe climbs up the top for a froggy bow, driving Jericho through the table. Turn the tables on him. He grabs a chair but is knocked down by Briscoe, who hits him with a J driller. But he is not done with Jericho yet, setting up a table to lay the learning tree himself upon. With the ladder set up, Briscoe climbs up top for a froggy bow, driving Jericho through the table for the cover, but Brian Keith breaks up the pin. Ishii entered the ring, helping Briscoe send Keith out of the ring before Briscoe hits a dive through the ropes. Ishii hits a running lariat on Jericho, tries to fight back only to take a brainbuster by Stone Pitbull for the win. Winners by pinfall at Conglomeration: Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly Auto Parts. The pair of Briscoe and Ishii celebrate as commentary takes note of Tomohiro pinning the Ring of Honor World Champion before we go to commercial. Hold on a second. We cut that commercial break. We cut on backstage where Mox runs down Cassidy, saying Yuta doesn't owe him anything. Calls Yuta a soldier for running down Darby, and the group makes their exit. Back at ringside, Adam Cole makes his way to the ring for our next match. He enters the ring as the crowd chants for him, for the lights to cut out to signal the arrival of Malachi Black. After he enters the ring, this match gets underway. It's Adam Cole, baby, versus Malachi Black. Malachi stares down Cole from the corner before the two go at it, with Black going after the ankle of Cole only to be briefly prove a point. The two trade offense again, Malachi Black, and Malachi keeping on top of Adam to take him to the mat. Cole makes it back up to his feet, only to be sent out of the ring by Malachi. Adam is favoring the ankle slightly as he takes a breather, but Malachi goes back under the attack, only for Cole to send him back into the ring. Shoving him in the corner, Malachi catches him with a knee strike, but Cole retaliates, keeping him down. Malachi hits a couple of knee strikes before sending Cole down to the floor, where he gets the drop on him, forcing both men to the floor as we go to picture-in-picture. Despite his best efforts, Cole finally finds himself at the mercy of Malachi Black as both men get back into the ring. Malachi wears him down for some more before taking him down to canvas for a near fall. Cole manages to fight back, taking Malachi Black to the corner as we come back from the break, and take him down with a knee to Malachi's back for a near fall. Both men are slow to their feet for trading strikes until Black sweeps the leg of Cole from under him. Malachi goes to the corner, but Adam intervenes, setting up for a suplex at the top before Black fights out of it, only for Cole to fight out of a powerbomb, knee strike by Malachi, but Cole follows up with a super kick. He goes for the boom, but he is caught with a rose kick by Malachi. The end connects as Malachi makes the cover, but Adam kicks out. Both men are back to their feet once more as Black wallops Cole with a forearm strike, taking him down to the mat. Cole back to his feet in the corner, but Malachi blocks a super kick, only for Adam to catch him with a Panama Sunrise. Cole with a super kick, keeping Malachi down with another before he drops the ropes. Hold on a second, right back. Okay, I'm back. So I was saying, okay, Malachi stares down Cole as he takes C position, egging Cole on before Adam Cole connects with a boom for the victory and winner by pinfall. Adam Cole, baby. Kyle O'Reilly watches on from the trainer's ring, being checked on as Adam celebrates in the ring. Malachi slowly rolls back to his feet, eventually showing a sign of respect to Adam before leaving the ring. Adam gets a microphone, offering up a story time as he gives respect to Malachi Black to the approval of the crowd. Cole turns to his attention to MJF promising to get his remaining win before addressing what happens should Roderick Strong get all 3 wins as well. Cole says that he talked to Tony Khan, who says that if both men gets the wins, they need to face MJF at Full Gear, and it'll be a triple threat match. At the pay-per-view. You cut to MJF, moron jackass Friedman, presumably at home, making a telephone call for someone to be taken care of before we can get a graphic for a Full Gear 4-way contenders series. Backstage, we hear from Jay White, who starts to respond what Hangman Adam Page had to say, but Hangman blindsides him. Sending him to the crowd, Jay tries to fight back is sent to the guardrail. Page, who looks to break the switchway's ankle. Page grabs a chair, ready to decimate the ankle before Juice Robinson makes the save. White takes Page to the ring, looking for revenge where Hangman makes his escape through the crowd. Jay grabs a microphone, promising to beat and dismantle and embarrass Page at Full Gear. He and the fans are going to have fun. Page has never been beaten. Jay White, and he won't come Full Gear when the Hangman breathes for the switchblade. Jay says he might even be the first to make Hangman Page tap out. And if you don't like the sound of that, you got 2 words for you: guns up. Just like he was in WWE's Attitude Era, who said, "We got 2 words for you. Suck it." We head backstage once more, where Chris Statlander comes up and promising to win the AEW Women's TBS Women's Championship at Full Gear. But as she walks away, she is nearly ran over. We see Camille back from behind the wheel with Mercedes Moné telling her telling her off for not getting the job done. But the brick house tries to go after Statlander. She ends up being laid out against a truck instead. Security intervenes as we cut away. Back at ringside, the Patriarchy make their way out to ringside with Christian Cage getting a microphone after they get in the ring. We notice the security detail, and Cage addresses this and saying it's for everyone's protection as he formally welcomes Kip Sabian to the Patriarchy, saying that it's everything Kip was doing to get his attention. And his fatherless loser in need of guidance, one thing stood out above everyone else. Pointing to the screen as we get to the footage of Cage chasing Sabian, confronted by Peck and Claudio Cascanoli. He points out that Kip Sabian's interference kept him from signing his contract, making him still the next undisputed AEW World Champion. He extends his love to Sabian, and the pair hug before Hook's music hits. Last ever FTW champion makes his way to the ring stage with a mic and his own saying whatever Cage has to say. He needs to be good luck, be good and quit. Cage starts running down the Hook before saying he did what he did a few weeks ago to discipline a new son, explaining that he took out another voice in Hook's ear. The thing is, however, Taz saw Cage's face with why, however, he didn't tell Hook who did it. Cage says it's because he knows Cage can take Hook to new house, and like his father, he asks if he wants to be an announcer like Taz, or he wants to be in the next level with Christian Cage. He looks at Hook, and finally has the guts to say to his face that he wishes Hook's father was dead. Wow, this angers the FTW champion, who rushes to the ring before security intervenes. This leaves Hook's being locked in the red room as Patriarchy make their exit from the ring with the Cage saying, "You're welcome," to Hook, who says he'll go for them one by one. We get footage of Brian Cage and Lance Archer being dominant in the tag division before going backstage, where Don Callis starts to address their greatness for being uttered by someone with an envelope cash, a box with a ring in it, and a message from MJF asking Callis to help take care of Adam Cole. If he stretches up the ring, he can get the people to scratch Don up. Back at ringside, Penelope Ford makes her way down for our next match. She enters the ring as Jamie Hayter comes out for this match gets underway. Penelope Ford versus Jamie Hayter. Hayter gets the early advantage on until Ford gets to the corner to force a break. Ford gets the opening lay into Hayter, now hitting a springboard attack into the corner to take control of the match as she drives the former women's champ into the ropes. Hayter manages to fight back, taking Penelope down for a near fall into the process. Hayter takes Ford down with a brainbuster. Ford dodges a lariat in an attempt to take Jamie down for a near fall of her own. Penelope brings her up on the shoulders, but Jamie fights her out with a Hayter Ray for the win. Winner by pinfall, Jamie Hayter. Jamie celebrates as we get a video package hyping up the return of Mina Shakira before going to a commercial break. Video package hype for Kazuya Okada, who enters this year's Continental Classic. We go back to ringside for our main event as Kyle Fletcher and Konosuke Takeshita make their entrance, heading down the ring as they wait to see who is teaming with Ricochet. Speaking of the man who is out of this world but not hologram, I swear, steps out to the stage as the crowd cheers on Ricochet, who has a microphone in hand as he addresses that someone in the Don Callis family has their contract expires, and out comes Powerhouse to be a big pop. The pair rush down the ring before this main event gets underway. Konosuke Takeshita and Kyle Fletcher versus Ricochet and Powerhouse Hobbs. We see Ricochet focusing on Takeshita as Hobbs goes after Fletcher on the outside. Hobbs sends Kyle back into the ring for turning his attention to Takeshita. Eventually, Hobbs enters the ring as Ricochet hops on the apron, watching the powerhouse take Fletcher down before making a tag. The pair double team Kyle, leading to a Ricochet near fall. Fletcher fights him off the corner before taking him down with a DDT after a distraction from Kanosuke. Hobbs tries to intervene but is kept away by the ref, leading to more double team beatdowns from the family as we go to picture in picture. The pair continue to beat Ricochet down, keeping him isolated with frequent tags back and forth to inflict more pain. Takashi sends him into the mat for a chin lock, but Ricochet is able to get to his feet as we come back from the break. As we see Cole watching on from the backstage, a graphic confirming that he faces Takashi next week on Dynamite. Back in the ring, as we see Hobbs get the hot tag to go after Fletcher, and Takashi sending the ladder to the canvas with a power slam. Takashi is already back up, but Hobbs goes after him, setting him up on top of the turnbuckle for an avalanche power slam for a near fall. Hobbs is ready to inflict more punishment on his former stablemates, but Alpha drops him with his elbow shot, taking the powerhouse to a knee. Meat chants echo through the crowd as the two-man trade strikes. Kanosuke catches Hobbs with a German suplex, only to be rattled with a big strike from the powerhouse as both men are down, only for tags to be made on both sides in the end. Fletcher sends Ricochet to the corner, catching him in the mid-air for a powerbomb that gets the former Ring of Honor champion for a near fall. With their targeting corner, Takashi and Fletcher hit a double boot on Ricochet before Takashi sets up for a powerbomb, only for Ricochet to fight out, sending Fletcher out of the ring before taking Kanosuke down. Ricochet goes for a 450 splash, but Takashi rolls away, getting up for a knee strike on Strickland instead. Ricochet fights out of a German suplex, only to be taken to the mat a second time, but he lands on his feet. This doesn't help him against the might of Don Callis' family for long as they take him down with a Doomsday device before Fletcher goes after Hobbs on the outside. He yells at Takashi to finish things, but Ricochet is able to fight back until Kyle grabs his foot at the corner. He helps Hobbs, drops him out with Ricochet in a chain of events, leading Hobbs to getting in the ring where he takes a German suplex by Takashi, who was taken by surprise by Ricochet, but is only for good for a 2 count. Ricochet goes up for a shooting star press, but it is still just a near fall for him. Ricochet heads to the corner now, hitting the Spirit Gun on the AEW International Champion for the pin and the win. Winners by pinfall: Ricochet and Powerhouse Hobbs. The celebration is cut short as Kyle Fletcher lays out Ricochet and Hobbs with a chair. The beatdown starting up before Marcus Davis runs down to make the save. This falls flat as the family. Hold on a second, a little technical issue, everyone. Let's see. The celebration is cut short as Kyle Fletcher lays out Ricochet and Hobbs. Let me start over. Starting over. Yeah. The celebration is cut short as Kyle Fletcher lays out Ricochet and Hobbs with a chair. The beatdown starting up before Mark Davis runs down to make the save. This falls flat as the family brings out Cage and Archer to continue the attack until Will Ospreay's music hits, drawing a huge pop from the crowd as the aerial assassin runs down to even the numbers. He goes on the attack until the group make their escape from the ring. They stare down Davis, Ricochet, and Ospreay, who stand tall in the ring as the show comes to a close. Mayhem and Monsterous in Manchester. I think this looks pretty like a good show tonight. I think Full Gear, leading up to Full Gear. I think this looks like a pretty good show because wait, wait. I think this wasn't a good. This wasn't good tonight. I hope hopefully that they'll do something right. Who knows what Full Gear will be like in a couple of weeks. So that's my little review on tonight's show. Now it's time for something I like to do. See, it's gonna be see. It's time for Justin's timeline history of all the wrestling birthdays, wrestling pop culture, sports, etc. All that stuff. All you hear that theme is the theme from Back to the Future time, Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd, one of my favorite movies. So let's get down to business. Let's see. Let's go back to yesterday, November the 5th. Okay. On this day in 2014, we lost a wrestler named 10 years 10 years ago today. We lost he was a Dutch wrestler named Hans Nijman from the Netherlands. He was born in the Netherlands. He died of a gunshot wound. He was how old he was. 55 or 54. Roxanne Perez turns 21. No, wait, 20. 20. 20. 21. 20. 21, 22, 23. 23 years old today, Roxanne Perez. Allison Kay turns 36 today. Oh, wait. Allison Kay, she turns 30. Allison Kay, she turns 37 today. Yeah, yesterday, 37 yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So I just threw yesterday's birthdays, November 5th. Roxanne Perez, I don't really care about. Okay, 1984. 1994 WWF Superstars. WWF Superstars. Tatanka defeated Billy Gunn, the Smoking Guns. The Dumpster Drosser defeated Barry Hardy. Big Daddy Cool Diesel Kevin Nash defeated Tom McNeely. Doink the Clown, Gradink, Pink, and Wink defeated Phil Apollo. And Aaron R. Shyster, IRS, the Million Dollar Man Teddy DiBiase defeated Aaron Ferguson. WCW see. See. WCW Saturday Night. WCW US Champion Hacksaw Jim Duggan defeated George South. Harlem Heat defeated Joey Maggs and Bobby Hayes. WCW TV Champion Johnny B. Bad defeated Tom Burton. Kevin Sullivan Avalanche defeated Bill Payne and George Stout. Arn Anderson Bunkhouse Buck defeated Brian Armstrong and Scott Sandlin. Dave Armstrong defeated Tony Vincent. John Paul Letno as Triple H defeated Mike Warner. WCW Tag Team Champions Paul Orndorff and Paul Orndorff defeated Stars and Stripes to retain the titles. Okay, ECW, 1994 ECW Hardcore TV. No, ECW, November, 1994 in Philadelphia. Alright, it was 12 a.m. right now. It's November 7th right now. Time really goes fast, man. Okay, ECW November in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. 1,000 were in attendance. JT Smith defeated Hank Myers. The Pitbulls defeated the Roxon Boys. Too Cold Stopio defeated Mr. Hughes. Tommy Dream defeated Tommy Caro. Dean Malenko defeated Taz. You know what he was named? It was Tasmaniac. Shane Douglas defeated Ron Simmons for the ECW TV title. Johnny Grunge and Rocco Public Enemy defeated Cactus Jack and Michael Whipwreck, ECW Tag Team titles. Chris Benoit and Sabu fought and draw. Chris Benoit defeated Too Cold Scorpio. Okay, 2004 on Impact Wrestling. For first ever pay-per-view Victory Road. Johnny B. Bad defeated Tony Stratton. Abyss defeated Seth Delay. James Storms defeated Christopher Daniels. Spanky defeated Kazarian. And Mike Sydal in an Amazing Red and Four Corners match. AJ Styles and Ron True Killings defeated Jeff Jarrett and Pete Williams with Scott D. Moore leading up for the first ever pay-per-view TNA Victory Road. And in 2004, a couple of movies released in theaters. The Expendables. The Incredibles, featuring voices of Helen Hunt, Craig T. Nelson, and Samuel L. Jackson. Fade Away about the little documentary. And Alfie starring Jude Law, Marissa Tomei, Neil Long, and Susan Sarandon. In 2014 on Impact Wrestling, the Hardy Boys defeated Low Key and Samoa Joe in the TNA No. 1. The Hardy Boys defeated Low Key. The Hardy Boys defeated Low Key and Samoa Joe in the TNA No. 1 Tag Team Title No. 1 Contenders tournament final match. Devon and Tommy Dreamer defeated Bram and Magnus in a hardcore tag team match. Havok defeated Gail Kim to retain the TNA Women's Knockout Championship. Bobby Roode defeated MVP to retain the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Bobby Roode defeated MVP to retain the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Okay. Let's see. Let's try to see what else. I see any sports. The 1984 on ABC's Monday Night Football, the Redskins defeated the Falcons 27-14. It's November 5th, 1984, Monday. on a second. See. See, let's go to yesterday, November the 6th. Okay, SmackDown, general manager, English pro wrestler Nick Aldis turns 38 yesterday. Ken Patera turns 81 today, I think. Some sources say he's born either 42, 43. Jay Chung, she turns 40 yesterday. She's a Chinese Canadian wrestler. Let's see what else. See what else.
Hey, bud. It's for in the morning. You alright?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Good night.
Good night, bud.
See what else. See wrestling history yesterday. November 7th. Number 6. Okay, WWF Wrestling Challenge. Adam Bomber May will defeat Barry Horse and Reno Riggins. Double J Jeff Jarrett defeated Steve King. Jerry King Lawler with Cheesy, Queasy, and Sleazy defeated Gary Scott. The Heaven Boys, Jimmy Del Rey and Tom Pritchard with Jim Cornette defeated Ben Jordan and Tony Roy. The 1-2-3 Kid defeated Todd Mata. Now the WWF Action Zone on WWF Action Zone USA Network. Yokozuna defeated Mabel. The Head Shrinkers Fatu and Sione defeated HD Rider and Iron Mike Shark. Now WWE Velocity, November 6, 2004. Chavo Guerrero defeated Spike Dudley. Billy Kidman defeated Rico. Eddie Guerrero defeated Danny Basham. And NXT. Sami Zayn's road to redemption in pursuit of the NXT Championship continues as he takes on a competitor he has never defeated, Tyler Breeze. And what else? Sami Zayn defeated Tyler Breeze in the NXT #1 Contenders match. Tyson Kidd defeated Dash Ryler. Sasha Banks and Becky Lynch defeated Bayley and Charlotte. And in dark match, Rusev defeated Jack Swagger with Zeb Coulter. Yeah, Rusev Lon defeated Jack Swagger and Zeb Coulter. And that about wraps it. So that's my little wrestling history and birthdays and everything. Get it all taken care of. So subscribe to me, Godfather Soldiers on Slim, and hope all of you have a good it's midnight right now. I'm really pissed off that Trump has won the election. But some way he's gonna get exposed. One way or another he's gonna get exposed. One way or another he's gonna go to jail because there's a conspiracy of how he won. I mean, he's too old, man. This guy, this man is Satan. I mean, this isn't God's work. This isn't God's work that he's president again. This is the devil's work. Trump is a piece of garbage. He cares about no one but himself, but he's both greed and pride. This whole thing is a conspiracy. Don't worry, he's gonna some ways he's gonna get his one day. Just watch. And his sleazy wife too. I know why she married, why he's marrying a man, why this lady Laura, born in 1982, married with somebody young, somebody old enough to be her father. It's disgusting. I'm gonna close out so with this song. This song is for all you Trump haters, like I am. Its name is a number one hit single from 1984. What years it called "We're Not Gonna Take It Anymore" by Twisted Sister. Yeah, this song is for all people who are with me all the way, who hate Donald Trump as just as I do. I know all of you are on my side. I'm an anti-Trump supporter, and I'm pro Kamala. This song is for all people who are on my side, the anti-Trump supporters who are anti-Trump. This is like it's called "We're Not Gonna Take It" by heavy metal group Little Sister. So here it is to close out the show. Have a good midnight, and Trump, you can go to hell, straight to hell. And we're not going to take it. I'm mad as hell, and we're not going to take it anymore. Me and the rest of the anti-Trump supporters. No, we're not gonna take it. I'm mad as hell. We're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore.